Coming up next on the Panther Morning News, another Black History Month spotlight, final information, and more.
Good morning, St. Mary's. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Tommy.
And in Student Life News, as we get closer to the end of Black History Month, the spotlight today is on Ella Jo Baker. This is Michelle from Inclusive Community with more.
Hi, I'm Michelle Miner from the Inclusive Community Group, here with another Black History Month figure. Ella Jo Baker was an African-American civil rights and human rights activist. Baker was a behind-the-scenes organizer for some of the most influential organizations, as well as a major force in shaping the development of the civil rights movement in America. Ella Jo Baker was raised in North Carolina. Growing up, Baker's grandmother would tell her stories about life under slavery, which developed her sense of justice from an early age. After graduating college at the top of her class, Ella Baker moved to New York City and began joining social activist organizations. She soon began her involvement with the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. In 1955, Baker co-founded the organization in friendship to raise money to fight against Jim Crow laws in the Deep South. Along with Martin Luther King Jr., Baker helped co-found the Southern Christian Leadership Conference in order to coordinate the action of local protest groups throughout the South. Baker watched as young people became more involved in the movement. She supported the idea of a student-run organization and encouraged young people to found the SNCC, the Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee. Ella Baker is famously quoted saying, "Until the killing of black men, black mothers' sons become as important to the rest of the country as the killing of white mothers' sons, we who believe in freedom cannot rest." This phrase continues to resonate with each new generation today. It is rooted in the underlying grievances of racial injustice around jobs, housing, schools, and the criminal justice system. Many people can learn from Baker's actions, especially young people. Despite little political experience, Baker believed that young people could make a huge impact, and indeed they did. You are never too young to fight for justice.
And Panthers T2 final exams ends a week from today, but there's a big deadline tomorrow.
First, here are the schedules for next Wednesday and Thursday. Students with 3 final exams scheduled for next week may request to move one final exam to take place during zero period from 1 to 2:30 p.m. on Thursday, March 2nd.
And to do so, please complete a final exam change request form available from Dr. Troiani in St. Joseph's Hall, across from Ms. Polara's office, and completed forms must be returned no later than 3:30 p.m. tomorrow.
And come join the environmental and outdoor clubs this Sunday, February 26th from 11 to 2 p.m. at Indie Rock to help restore the park. We will be remulching the lower climbing area, cleaning up trash, and doing pathway maintenance. If interested, swing by the main office to grab information sheet and waiver. Please reach out to Connor Van Herrick at cvanherrick23 at smpanthers.org if you have any questions. Hope to see you there.
And now here's Arjun with your Panther Athletics.
In yesterday's action, JV baseball won big at Arroyo by a score of 13-0. Varsity baseball crossed the bay to face previously unbeaten San Rafael for the 5-2 win. Marley Filson went 2 for 3 with a single, double, and an RBI. JR had 2 RBIs with a single and a home run. Quinn Connell pitched 5 innings, and Ty Hickling came in for relief and recorded his first save of the year. Yesterday, we took a look at basketball, and now it's time to recognize some outstanding TCAL soccer players. For the women's soccer team, a special shout-out goes to Defensive Most Valuable Player Alina Collins, First Team All-Conference Madison Colley, Alina Collins, and Dylan Hedgespeth, Second Team All-Conference Tallulah Alatorre and Juliana Walters, Honorable Mention Layla Lafontaine and Arely Marrero. And congratulations to the following members of the men's soccer team: First Team All-Conference Paxton Lyman, Miles Road, and Alejandro Tejeda Gonzalez. And Second Team All-Conference to Kevin Avila, Colin Dalvan, and Raul Saldana, and honorable mention to Dara Westover. And later this afternoon, boys tennis hits the court against Marin Academy at Dominican University. They have a 2 p.m. early dismissal. Men's golf tees off against Pinole Valley at the Richmond Country Club and have a 2:20 early dismissal. And tonight, right here at Hagler Court, boys volleyball hosts Hercules at 5:30 p.m. Now back to Jacob and Tommy.
Thank you, Arjun, and a very happy birthday to Ethan Harris.
Happy birthday birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you.
And we had the Gladly today at lunch over in the Shea Cafe Center. And aren't you glad you're still watching? Because we are just a few seconds away from survivors.
After 2 weeks, we have a close battle with Mr. Thomas in the lead with 6 points, and Miss Chua and Miss Walton tied at 5 points, and Mr. Peterson last with 4.
And now, here's episode 3 of Task Teacher Elite Edition.
Golf bags. Task teacher on the run.
Lotion. Oh, get out.
Hope I have your vote, America. I gotta put the phone away. We're in school.
All right.
Hey, Mark. Going in, looking for an envelope.
I have to find this stinking envelope.
I see some goggles here.
Oh, should I put this back? Probably. He can't live without that.
Ah!
No. No. Ah, yes, okay. Is this for me? That's not for me. Oh, that's for me.
In 3 minutes, you will be dropped off for a solo expedition in the Amazon rainforest.
You have 2 minutes to prepare and 1 minute to convince the student body that you will survive.
Most prepared wins. Time starts now.
Okay, I'm going to the chemicals first. If I can't take care of myself, I gotta kill off something else, right?
You know, I got lots of stuff. You don't want to stink.
I'm going to take my jacket. Golf bags.
Tote bag to carry with me.
I'm going to take 2 liters of water bottles.
Ooh, 1,001 children's stories. That's going to be good.
Some cow eyeballs with me so I can acquire and nourish myself.
Always got to have water, at least some clean water. Might need a mask too.
Where would I be without emotional support?
981.
Might need some pants too. I like to be prepared.
Probably a lovely femur bone.
Oh my God, I didn't realize my life depended on knowing the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh gosh,
Life in the Amazon.
Ooh, lotion. Ooh, and a brush and hair gel.
If I were suddenly whisked away to the Amazon, I would have my jacket that I could zip up, my shoes, tennis shoes that are good for hiking. I would have an apple and an orange and 2 liters of water and this book that I very quickly found, Life in the Amazon Rainforest. And there is a whole section in here on living on the forest's bounty. And I would read that, there it is. Yes, chapter 2, living on the forest's bounty. And I would use that to live and survive.
Why I'm going to survive? Duh, it's me. I can talk my way out of anything, okay? But let me tell you this, I have watched enough survival shows to know. But I have my scissors, I can protect y'all and cut some things down. Water, you gotta have water. That's gonna keep me hydrated, right? Skin has to stay moisturized. Hair has to look laid. You never know what you're gonna need. I have plenty, power berries, nuts. I can even use these pants, either as a little snuggly place to sleep, and the backpack too, as a pillow, okay? I am organized. I have raised 3 kids, 2 of them at the same time, twins. I am ready. I can survive. I know I can do it. Trust me. I'm there. I'm ready for it.
I'm thinking not just physical survival out in the Amazonian rainforest, I'm thinking emotional support. Therefore, I'm bringing Madam Buffy Dumplin as my emotional support animal. I'm also bringing a self-care candle to remind me of the lovely scents of Murphy 226, lemongrass and jasmine. Now I'm thinking physical survival, and being a science teacher, I have plenty of science things in my room, including this lovely ball and socket joint femur that I can ward off any predators with. Some expired from 2001 iodine tincture, which I could use to explode anything, which is great. Probably not myself though. And some lovely cow eyeball specimens to nourish myself with plenty of protein during this treacherous expedition. That is why I'm America's next survivalist. Thank you.
I'm ready for the Amazon. I'm ready for the rainforest. I'm gonna go solo, just me, and I'm gonna survive. How will you know? Well, let's know. Yeah, I got my knapsack. Everything goes in my knapsack. I'm guarded with the Blessed Mother, and she's gonna take care of me. And I'm gonna journal all of this and send you a baseball stadium postcard so you will know that I'm a survivor. I'm a liver. And all I need is me. The rainforest produces everything else. See you on the other side.
You gonna edit eyes on me, cow eyeballs? Because it's imaginary cow eyeballs. Ugh.
That last part was a little TMI, but below us is the link to vote. You should also have received a few seconds ago an email or text with the link as well.
Just a quick disclaimer, what we said earlier was wrong. Mr. Peterson is on in last with 4th. It's a little jumbled, but the graphic was right. Just so you know.
He has 5 points.
He has 5 points currently. I don't know what the points are.
And we will have a new leader going into tomorrow's show. We don't know, but you can join us. And we can see that Peterson is in the lead.
He has his knapsack.
With his knapsack. Miss Walton in second with 32%. Make sure to keep voting, guys. We only have 60 responses.
Yeah.
Who do you think you're going to vote for, Jacob?
I already voted for
Strong.
Peterson.
He has very strong opinions.
What?
About Peterson.
It's a free country, Mark.
Don't use your.
They shouldn't be swayed by my response. All right. And remember, the votes are open until the end of A block, so if you don't vote now, please vote by the end of the day. And with that, that's it, St. Mary's.
That's it. Stay warm, stay safe, especially if you're going to the Amazon.
Yeah. And make sure to bring a knapsack.
Yep.
It's all you need.